Greetings and salutations, folks. This is Josh from Slab Max Toy Store. Call me Slab Mac. Today I'm going to be opening Super7's Lion-O. I know this is not a new figure. This hasn't been out for quite a while, but it's new to me because I got it recently. And again, I don't really care about new, old, just cool figures. So here we have the box. Nice shiny Thundercat symbol. That looks phenomenal, I think. Lion-O at the bottom, Thundercats on the back. So love the way Super7 boxes open. They slide up like this, and then on you have your Lion-O and your see-through packaging, and then on the back you have a picture of the Thundercats, all decked out and ready to go. Pretty exciting. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. So again, on the back we have the smart, fast, and skilled as a warrior. Lion-O is the prince turned king of the Thundercats. A boy when he fled Thunder is now a young adult, as a mind of a temperament of a 12-year-old. So he has some maturing to do. His exclusive weapon, the Sword of Omens, gives him the power of sight beyond sight and makes him a dire enemy to evil Mum-Ra. Most of you, I would imagine, already know about Thundercats, but it's okay. Alright, so what do we have here? Backdrop. So let's start with accessories like usual. I always like to start with the number of hands that they include, because number of hands included is it should be a prerequisite. So we have a closed C-type hand, a closed C-type hand. In fact, they all look like they're just comes with 4 closed C-type hands. Is there a difference between these two hands? Is there? That's kind of funny, Super7. Do your hands break frequently, or I don't know. Okay. Now we also have the Book of Omens. Doesn't open, but interesting little book. Thundercat symbol on it. Paint on the binding. White pages painted. It's not bad. Pretty cool. So, it comes with multiple So, there is the pale fur. Or like, I guess not pale, more matte fur. Or we have the metal looking gauntlet. I personally think that the metal looking gauntlet is more appropriate. I don't think that I never thought of his gauntlet as being furry. I always thought of it as being metallic, because it was a shield, right? This one comes with the sword in the hilt. Like basically like sword in the glove. We have a full Sword of Omens. The Eye of Thundera is exposed, open, showing Thundercats. I think I would have preferred it to be a closed eye, but I guess with the sword elongated, it would be open, wouldn't it? It would be showing the Thundercat symbol. So we have Lion-O's angry head, mean face, pretty cool looking. I don't know if I'm going to use this one very much. I think I like the other one, but let's keep on looking. So. Oh, now there's a little clip here that goes with that too. That's, so be careful taking that off. Does this sword come out? Nope, that sword does not come out. I wouldn't try to pull it out. I thought they would give us a shorter version with this, maybe like that long inserted, but feels like it's all glued in. It's all one piece. Closed eye of Thundara on both sides. Lion-O, nice looking face, pretty good sculpt. Abs, crunch. Now, Super 6 figures or Super 7 figures don't pose like no double elbows. They've only got a single elbow. They turn at the bicep. These action figures are not as articulated as other action figures, but they also have a unique license. So you know, it kind of turn at the bicep, turn at the arm, turn at the wrist. The wrist bends forward and backward. 90-degree turn at the elbow for the most part. The pants they're like a soft rubber, so you can. What did I do? She jumped, like literally jumped on top of it. Not much in his way of articulation. He's kind of minorly articulated. They got an ugly ball joint in here, but that's hidden by this pants. You can put this one can clip onto here as well. Although it doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to cram that on there because I'd rather not have that one on there. I'd rather have this one on there if I'm going to have one of them on there. They also, the shield doesn't fit over the hand. It replaces the hand. So there's that. For Lion-O's shield. And then for the sword, let's see. None of these hands, they don't even bend to the right way because they're weapon wielding hands. So they bend side to side instead of up and down. That's okay. We're used to that with Hasbro anyway, so it's nothing new. All right, these hands are nice and soft though. They yeah, unfortunately, I feel like the posability on this figure isn't nearly there. Like, I'm not getting him in that position, I don't think. Let's try. You know what? We'll put this back here. We're gonna try to get Lion-O into that position. So the one leg is way up. Yep, that's not happening. The other leg is way out. I mean, that's as close as he's getting to that position. So, are they cool because they're Thundercats and unique? Yes. Is the articulation there? No, not at all. Let's see. Pull that head off. I'll put the angry head on there. That's actually kind of a good look for him, I think. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Looking good. Okay, I think I can kind of get behind the angry head, I think. A little bit more than this, I'm super calm. I'm stoico of the Thundercats. But that's pretty cool. I have no place to put this book. He's got the claw on his claw shield on his one hand, the Sword of Omens in the other. I like that look. But yeah, he's a pretty sweet character, pretty sweet action figure. I have more Thundercats that I'll be reviewing in the future. I have Mumra, I have Panthro. So we'll be doing more of those in the future. It's kind of a bummer that they didn't have one of these that had like a sword in the back of it, so you could just like basically have him like that. That's kind of a disappointment a little bit, but it's okay. Let's put this one back on. Put this back on here. And there is Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats. I'll show him with all of his accessories. Move this out the way. You know, we'll leave that back there. So, I'm gonna put him back here with all of his accessories. A couple of different claw hands, shield. There he is, Lion-O with all of his accessories. A pretty nice figure. Is the price justified? I don't know. Considering that there are exclusive figures, like only Super 7 carries Thundercats figures. They're the only ones that have the license for them. So Super 7 is also a smaller company, so their cost to produce is different. I think that they could do with a bit more articulation. I do like the figures, but I think you could do with a little bit more articulation. But all in all, they're pretty sweet figures. They're definitely like the Mattel level for sure. Excuse me. But yeah, I think these figures these are pretty good. Like I said, I like the Lion-O. We'll make judgment on the Mum-Ra figure when we open that one. So, Lion-O. So, what do you think about Lion-O, huh? Decent figure. I'm glad that they're not owned by Hasbro, not owned by Mattel. I'm glad that these are unique. Cost is a little high. These are typically around the $50 department, anywhere from like $49 to $55. I got him on Macari. I want to say I paid $50 for him, but he's a pretty sweet figure. If you're a fan of Thundercats, these are definitely cool, definitely for you. But I kind of dig it. I think he's a sweet looking figure. I think he's a lot of fun. I plan on basically getting all of the Thundercats in their own unique looks. I have a Big Bad Toy Store currently has an exclusive that's got an invisible Tigra. Super 7 has an exclusive that's going to be a Ghost Jaga, which I think I'm going to try to get hopefully before it runs out. I would really like to get that figure. The invisible Tiger looks pretty sweet. I ordered the Snarf, even though he's super small and totally overpriced for his size. I've never seen a Snarf action figure before. So here you go. There's Lion-O for you. Peace. Have a good day.